Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Betty. I am a part of software development team. Today, I'm so excited to introduce you to BioTime 9.5, our new release. This version not only comes with the bug fix, but also with several features and the additional features to enhance your experience. If you have any questions, you can ask me by the end of this meeting. We will have an interactive session. So I would like to start with our new features. BioTime 9.5 comes with several new features. I will introduce one by one. Yeah, this is our dashboard. Here you can see the details of the person status, like in-out status. I will show you an example here. See, this is how you will get all the details, personal entry and exit. The other option, custom attribute combo bots that we introduced in personal module. Like this, you will get an option to add your options also. Before we only have the option to add the text box. Now we introduce this optional selection box also. You can configure from here, like custom attribute you can add here, like combo box. You can add the options also under this one. The next feature that we have added is that we include some specification under this. So you will get an idea what kind of images you need to upload, visible like face, example, and all we have given. And the other feature that we added is the paycode units, displaying the units with the reports. These are the new features that included. The next topic is like database operational authentication, that also we provide the authentication before backupping the database and all. We are providing the encryption system and all here. So before, if you are an admin, you need to authenticate before saving your database. The other feature that we added is multiple Zoom accounts. You can add multiple Zoom accounts. Before it was like only one you can add. Now we increase the limit. So these are all the features that we included in our system. The latest updates, schedule workbench, we include the schedule workbench here. I will show you here. So from this page itself, you will get an idea of how to go through the system. You will get workflow, overall idea about the workflow of our system. Like first, you need to set the break time. Here you can add the break time, like then it is directing to the next step, like you can create the timetable here. You need to select the timetable and assign the timetable for particular days. You can assign particular employees for the particular shift, like from which date to which date, you can select here. Okay, this is how you can create the schedules and all. So you need to get the calculation also. After that, you will get a reports. We have almost 30 kinds of reports. So you can generate the report after calculating. And we have the auto calculation system also. So you don't want to calculate each and every time. It will calculate automatically when the transaction comes to our software. So let's dive into our details of our 9.6. We upgraded our framework with the latest versions like Apache 2.4.59 version and Django 4.1 and the Python 3.11. These are the versions that we have updated. So we can add more features to the system, enhance performance and increase security, faster interface and stability improvement. We have also attained ISO certifications and information security management and data protection measures. Analytical dashboard. Here we will get an overall idea about how our system is. We will get a summary of our attendance and all, attendance exceptions, real-time monitoring, all we will get from the dashboard itself. No need to go much details. We will get an overall idea and we can take decisions based on this dashboard itself. auto sync of biometric templates. You can assign multiple device to the software, and you can assign the device to a particular area. If two devices comes under same area, it will sync data together. So it is very easy to fetch the details of the employees, and you can enroll the employee details directly from the device itself or from the software. So it will easily push the data to the software. Yeah. And we have a real-time monitoring system. Whenever you punch from the device, it will comes into the software, and we can generate the depot report. And we have in the auto calculation system, so it will calculate automatically when the data enter into our system. The next one is multi-level approval workflows. We have an approval system, and here we can set the hierarchy of the administrative. So you can send the leave, manual punch, early leave schedules, overtime, everything through this approval system. So we can say, if we set the hierarchy level, it will go through the approvals, go for the approvals. So it is like you can set the approvals like manager, senior manager, and general manager. If you arrange this in same hierarchy, you first manager needs to get approved this request, then it will go to the senior manager, and then it goes to the general manager. Like this is just an example. You can set your hierarchy based on your needs. Flexible shift schedules. We have multiple options to set the timetables, like normal timetable and the flexible timetables. So you can create like, we have an option here to add the normal timetable and the flexible timetable. If you have a particular schedule, you can go for the normal timetable. If you don't know what time the employee come and go, so you can definitely go for the flexible timetable. So it's more flexible, like you can add any time to any time here. So the punches comes in this time, it will calculate automatically. Hope you already know how to create the timetable, shift, and schedules. Anyway, I will explain you for the new customers. I will explain this once again. First, you have to create the timetable. We have two options, like our normal timetable and flexible timetable. In our normal timetable, we have the options like check-in, check-out, and all. We can give the boundaries also. What time we need to check-in start, checkout start, and all. Here we can set the break time, unscheduled time settings, what need to be generated in the report if employee is leave or early in. We can set all the details here. Same like our rule also, we can set overtime rule settings also here. And the compensation time also we can set here. It means if an employee comes 5 minutes late, what we need to do, like that we can compensate that hour. So we can set that also here. And the another option that we have is global rule. Here also you can set the basic settings like weekend, which is the weekend 1, weekend 2, we can specify here. The colors also you can set here. This will reflect in the report. See here, we can set the overtime levels. Like overtime level means the OT1. You can select the overtime levels like OT1, from which range to which range. Like if an employee completes over 10 hours, you can set like, if the employee is going to sit after 10 hours, you can set 10 to 12. It comes under the OT1. If you want to set another level like OT2, you can set here like 12. If he completes more than 12 hours to 13 hours, it will comes under this OT2. So like that you can set here also. And weekend OT and off days also we can set here. So it will all these things reflect into the total time card or the reports. This is how we are managing our attendance system. And see, if you go through this, you can see the approvals, like you can add the manual logs. Without having device, you can add directly from the software. You can select the employees. Like this. And also the employees can send the request for leave, overtime, training, schedules, adjustment, and all. So it will go through the approvals. I already mentioned the workflow, and we have an approval level. So all these requests go through the approvals. So all the hierarchy should approve this thing, then only they can use this leave. Here also you can select the employees start the leave starts from which date to which date. So you can mention what kind of leave you're taking. This is go through all the approval levels. This is now it is auto approve because I'm logged in as an admin. Like this, you can set the overtime also, overtime training, schedule adjustment, all these things you can set and it will go through the approval levels. Benefit management is you can set the leaves, everything here. You can set leaves for some particular employees. So it will, whenever they take the leave, particular leave, it will reduce from their cumulative leave only. So we have an option for carry forward and all. We can assign the leave for the particular employees. And here we have an option to set the holidays. So it will reflect into our reports. We have different kinds of reports like total time card. You will get an options like you can generate all the details in this reports like this remaining time, unscheduled total leaves, total OT, like this, break in, break out, everything you can generate from here. And this is the option for manual calculation. You can do the manual calculation if the auto calculation is sometimes not working. You can use this manual calculation. Anyway, our auto calculation is working perfectly. You don't want to use this every time. See here, you can set the calculation time also. If anybody missing from the auto calculation, you can set the time. So it will cover all the employees and calculate within that time. So if we move to the device module, you can add the device from here. And we have a mobile application also comes with this software. There also you can send the request and you can see the approvals, announcement, notification, everything you can manage from the mobile itself. Whatever features that we have get into the software, it will be available in the mobile app also. So it's particularly for the remote users, like the employees who is working outside, they can punch from the mobile. And we have an option like geofencing. We can set the boundaries of the particular employee. If one employee is going outside, and we can set the boundaries of that employee, so they can only punch within that boundary also. So the geographical locations that we can specify here. Here we can specify the latitude and longitude and set the radius. So that a particular employee can punch within that radius only. These are the other features that we have. Configurations, like you should enable this registration device. We are trying to enroll a particular employees from the device. If we enable this only, the time means the biophoto will be synced with our system. So we should be careful always. We need to enable this if we are trying to enroll the employees from the device. So we can set here the data sync mode real time. If you want real time, you can select here timing on what time we need to sync the data from the device. We can select that also. Or else we can select manually. We have an option to push manually. This here we can set the data transfer setup, like how often we need to push the data from the device. We can set here and set the defined time zone of the device also here. This option is for name download. If some employees don't like to enroll their names in the software. So this also we can restrict from here. So if we enroll name, photos, everything in the device, if we enable this option only, then the name comes to our software. Like that, we have an option. We have other modules like access control, payroll system. Here you can calculate the basic payrolls of the employees. And in system, we have the option for LDAP settings like Active Directory integration that we can do from here. You need to get the field name from the Active Directory. Just input the corresponding field names here, like employee, like SN name, first name, given name, like that. We can map the corresponding attribute from the Active Directory and just sync here, and we can set it intervals also, like we can set up using intervals. Yeah, we can set here auto sync like daily. We can set the frequencies like daily, weekly, monthly. So whenever an employee is enrolled in the Active Directory, it is into the software based on this frequency, like weekly and monthly, daily. So these are the major features that we have, and we have an option for set the WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp integration alert settings, like if one employee is late or something, we can give an alert to the administratives, like for leave, overtime, training. All this have alert settings, so we can set that also. Based on the intervals, it will go all the alerts to the particular administrator. Next one is user. We can set the privilege of the users here. We have an option to set multiple, add multiple administratives here, and set the priorities, like set the access levels. We have an option. First, you need to create a group, then test group. Here you can give the access of particular administration, like if you want to give the access to the personal module, you can enable all these modules. If you don't want to give access to the device module, you can disable this one. Like that, you can set the group. Then you need to create the user like this. Either we can make the admin as a super user or as a normal user. If it is a normal super user, can have privilege to all department and all area. But for the sub users, we can set the authorized department for, so they will get access to that particular department only, not to all department. And likewise, we can set the areas also, group like access levels. We can set the access levels, like before previously I set an access level only to the personal module. So this particular admin will get an access to the personal module only. Like that, we can set the department and area. This is the middleware table option. Like that, we have an option to integrate with the third-party system. Like we are providing the APIs, and we can directly integrate with the database also. So the how we are integrating is like we are providing some middleware tables. So you just want to push your data to the middleware tables. It will integrate directly to our software. So it will sync all the data to our software. So just provide the details, first name, last name, like that. These details only, some details you need to provide in your system, or you can push directly to our database. So we will fetch all the details from that particular middleware table and provide it to our software, like area, position, department. All these things we can you can push to the middleware table. Our integration will be more easier, and we will be having an in API system also. So you can use the APIs also. You can get and post the details from there. This is the one of the other feature that by photo registration function. We just need to scan your QR code, and we will get an option to take photo from our mobile and send to enroll it with our system. So another option we have is employee self-login service, and employees can also log into our system, and we will provide, they can log in using their employee code, and they can set their password, and they can see the approvals, everything they can see. So if they want to send some request or something, they can request from the software itself, and they also have the mobile application login. They can use that also. And we have an overtime management system. As you all know, I already explained this OT levels. We can set the OT levels like OT1, OT2. So if the time falls under the particular time limit, it will set an OT level 1. Like that, we can set the different kinds of different levels of OT levels. This also I explained before, multiple administrative privilege. We can set the privilege, like you can set the group and set the access to the particular modules and assign to the particular administrations. Schedule calendar view. We have an option to see the schedules of the employees here. scheduled preview options. You can see here view by person. Just need to select the employee. You can see the schedules, which are all the schedules from the calendar. So it will be easy to find out the schedule of the employee, whether if you assign before I apply for a leave, see, you can see here the business trip and all. This is the leave applied for 12th date. So you can see all the details here. And if you assign a temporary schedule or something, you can see that also here. So about 30 kinds of reports that we are generating in our system. Like you can export that by using like in Excel format, PDF format, and the CSV format. You can export in any format you want. The next one is payroll management. We have the basic payroll management. You can calculate your payroll by using this module. These are the integration system that we have, that we can integrate our system with the third-party systems like SAP, Odoo, Oracle, and all. You can integrate with all the system. We will provide the API also. If you want to integrate directly with the database, we will do the customizations here. For that, you can contact to our salesperson. I already explained that we have a mobile application. Here you will get all the options available in the software. It will be available in the mobile also. So it is very easy for the employees to send requests, leave request, everything. They can see the approvals, their leave is approved or not. They can see from the mobile itself, and they can punch from the outside also. See this kind of notifications you will get from the mobile application. And mobile application, you have an option to change the schedules also. You can see all your schedules in the mobile. If you want to change the schedules, you can do it from the mobile itself. I already mentioned this geofencing punches. You can set the location and the radius of the location, so the particular employee can punch within that area only. These are the specifications that we have in our system. I told you we already upgraded our framework with the latest versions, like Python we upgraded to 3.11, and Apache we upgraded to 2.4.59, and Django we are using 2.41. These are the versions that we are using. These are the successful projects that we already done. So let's conclude this session. Thank you for taking your time to learn about 9.5. We are confident that this new release comes with a bug fix, resolve vulnerability issues, and additional features. And it will be great enhance your time and attendance management experience.